everyone, welcome back. Today we will be continuing with Survivor Guild's third chapter. I'm going to try to make the stream like maybe either a half hour or an hour longer than usual because I'll be taking the next week off. And wait. Yeah. I was going to stream Tuesday, which would have been the day of my birthday, but it's not gonna happen because I got appointments on Wednesday and I have to be in bed early again Tuesday, so probably a bad idea to stream. So yeah. I don't know why I don't have much to say today. I just kind of want to start. Alright, so here we go. Here's probably more of me forgetting how I did everyone's voices. Alright. Oh yeah, I guess Twitch seems to be working fine. I know I was really worried last time because my stream output on my tablet was like really slow for some reason, but it didn't affect the whole recording, so things were good. It seems to be working now this time as well. Okay. Alright, hopefully my mic's close enough. Oh, that feels really loud. Hold on. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I'm just terrified it's gonna be like way too loud. What now? Oh, my pause button's not working. Excuse me. Okay, yeah. Oops. Maybe I could go to the new island and look around some more. Oh yeah, I got told by the creator that there's actually an audio error in one of the chapter 3 episodes for like 5 minutes, so in case the audio sounds weird, that's why at some point. Oh, hey there. What an unusual group you got here. It's better than being alone. Sorry. Yeah, with you-know-who on the loose. That's certainly true. So what do you think about this whole Terminus thing? I'm still not convinced. I told you, it sounds like a cheap conspiracy theory. Strange. You seem like the type that would eat up all the dumbest theories on the internet. Hey! If Shuichi Suhara researched that, then I'm inclined to believe him. He was the greatest ultimate detective in history for a reason. Yeah, if Gumi's telling the truth, she most definitely is. She seems very serious about that. What do you mean? We haven't heard this from Shuichi. We've heard it from Gumi. Sorry, a little tired. You're right. I see. I haven't thought of that. Why do I keep getting the horrible gut feeling that Bostall's not going to make it past the 3rd chapter? This might be better. This might be another one of her tactics. I don't know. It was you who found that pin, to be fair. I suppose. As I said before, I'm unsure about Gumi. I know that Ruri said that she can't be the mastermind, but maybe she's working with them. I never said she couldn't be the mastermind. Only that our boat trip was not enough to support that claim. Okay. Still feels really loud, sorry. Ah, okay. Okay, now, I'm sorry. I need to make sure everything's good. Don't want to make it too quiet, but also not too loud. Ah, okay. There's a lot of weird stories surrounding her, that's for sure. And now she's holding all the power within her group. Things are certainly not looking well. And whose fault is that? Huh? The game's, Hayato, and Gumi's too. And not yours? What? How would it be Bolstall's fault? Because for an ultimate politician, he's a complete failure. He's the one who should be leading us with his talent. Aiki, weren't you one of weren't you one of those who voted for Gumi? Yeah, because she's at least doing something, and Bolstall just sucks at that. He's all talk. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. Just get a hold of yourself. For now, you're not a very good politician. To be completely honest, I'm not sure if I am a good politician, since, you know, I had to settle for being an activist anyway, right? But what I know for sure is that Gumi is a fantastic politician. She is? Yes, to the point of being terrifying. She's using age-old tactics to gain power and make us all listen to her. What tactics? Using people's fear as... Sorry, I missed what that said. No. Oh man, I was just doing his voice, now I'm forgetting. Using people's fear as your weapon. Yeah. And promising protection from said fear to gain power. You mean the fear of Hayato? In this case, it's Hayato, but it can be anything else. But it could be anything. Sorry, that's my cord. Just my foot's laying on it, so I gotta move that. Rulers from all ages and all regions use the same tactics as her. Are we in for a history lesson? Don't listen if you don't want to. You've got Oliver Cromwell in England, who fought against the tyranny of the king only to become a military dictator himself. For Franco in Spain, he used people's fear of a possible totalitarian system to stage a coup and create his own regime. And it's not just a Europe thing. In Sudan, you have, oh boy, I'm going to probably butcher these names, al-Bashir, who took power after the old government was unable to stop a war. Only to commit various atrocities as the president himself. They all use an existing threat to present themselves as the only alternative to gain supreme power, like Gumi did. Ooh. Maybe you're a better historian than a politician. You're forgetting one small thing, Bostall. All those people took power by force, and we voted for Gumi. Hold on. Yeah, it's a big difference. Ooh, how naive you are. You think democratically elected leaders do not do things like that? Wow. Oh. Indira Gandhi won a democratic election to become the Prime Minister of India. Yet, she used the fear of war and economic collapse to introduce the state of emergency began an authoritarian rule. Hell, even Franklin Roosevelt was able to become the only four-time U.S. president because Americans did not want to change their leader during a war. And were they wrong? Huh? We're also in the middle of a war here. We need a strong leader. Excuse me, sorry. Many people think like that, and that's how tyrannies are born. Or maybe you're just too idealistic. Man, this whole politics talk is making my head hurt. Can we chat about something else? I'm not forcing you to listen to me. We understand your concerns, Bullstop. But you also have to understand that right now, we are worried about our survival more than anything else. I know. I think I just need to smoke. Oh. You smoke, Takeshi? Yeah, it's an old habit. Where the hell did you get the cigarettes from? Cigarettes aren't good for your health, you know. I'm pretty sure he knows. To each their own. I'm more surprised that you found a pack here. There was one in the sports room, together with a single lighter. Lucky you. But I didn't find any more, so I'll have to savor them as slowly as possible. I could say something about smoking killing you, but I think it's the least dangerous thing on this island. This guy gets it. I'm gonna go somewhere else. I hope I don't meet Hayato on the way. Please think about what? Sorry, I missed what he said. Please think about what I said some more. Maybe I will. I'm done with smoke. I'm leaving too. Alright then. I guess I could use this moment to talk to someone. Oops. Okay. Probably not Hayato, and I suppose not Alicia either. Oh, I'm just realizing my computer needs to update. I'll do it here. Okay, let's look at the new cards. Oh. One, Kazuki Yasuda. Fun fact. Kazuki requires every business meeting to be planned at least 24 hours in advance. No one is exempt from this rule, no matter if they're the Pope or the President of the United States. His eyes are freaking me the fuck out in that picture. Oh. Rika Iwasaki. Ooh, Rika offers a 25% discount for any female client who wishes to get a tattoo of a previous... No, my god, I can't talk. Who wishes to get a tattoo over a previous tattoo of their ex's name. 50% if they are particularly cute. And then who's the last one? Sumire Akiyama. Sumire is capable of fixing cars. She worked on her partner's vehicle several times. Unfortunately, she gave up on attaining a driver's license for herself after 7 failed attempts. Huh. Alright, let's see what happens. Sometime later. Yo, Rui. What's up, you two? We were looking for you. Me? Yeah, you're the last person I couldn't find. I wasn't hiding anywhere. So what do you need? We're doing an event, and I want you to come. Another event? We've had so many of them already. But not in this chapter. That's true. I thought that in this situation no one would be in the mood for an event. That's even more reason to make one. Yeah, so we could take people's minds away from the killing game. I see. Besides, considering the place that we found in the new area, it'd be a crime to not use it for an event. Are they talking about the hospitals? The place we found? Ah, I get it. I don't. Oh, right, the gaming room. I forgot about that. Let me guess. It's gaming related? Yeah, seeing how it's the two of them and they were the most excited for the gaming room. Of course it is. I should have guessed, considering it's you two. Well, I'd be happy to play some games. Awesome. So what do you have planned for us? A fighting game tournament? Even better. A Crash Team Racing tournament. So a karting game. So kart game sounds cool. I picked this game since I played it a lot, and I know that Takeshi did too. Oh, yeah, I streamed it quite a lot back in the day. Although that was years ago. Will the others want to play too? I sure hope so. We'll convince them somehow. I just hope no one commits murder while we're there. It wouldn't be hard. There'd be witnesses everywhere. It's too early for a death anyway. I mean, it's not like murders like that haven't happened before. I know, let me know. I feel like I got shit in my throat. Oh yeah, but the chapter just started today. We haven't even seen a motive yet. That's true. Still, we have to be ready for anything. I thought this event would take our minds off of killing, not the opposite. You must find the right balance between relaxation and awareness. Man. Sorry, I didn't mean to ruin your fun. No, you're right. We'll keep an eye on what's going on, even while we're playing. Besides, Gumi wouldn't allow us to do otherwise. Will Gumi be there too? We invited everyone, except Hayato, of course. Well, obviously. Okay then, when does the event start? In 10 minutes, just enough time for you to get to the gaming room. Alright, I'll get going then. Which one is the gaming room again? Oh, this one. Hello, everyone. Make some noise. Oh, Hayato, of course, invited himself. Are they... Did they even notice he's there? Sorry. Sorry, this... It's kind of funny. Okay, Hayato's voice that I do for him. Okay, give me a second. Yeah! No, that's not it. Sorry. Freaking I gotta do his voice already. Please stop. Oh, hey, Ruri. Seems like everyone's already here. It seems like all of us accepted the invitation. They had no choice. I ordered them to. You did? Yeah, I would have refused otherwise. But why, Yumi? She said if someone is not here, they might be plotting a murder or get attacked themselves. I suppose I have to agree with that. It wasn't about fun, it was about safety. But it would still be nice to have some fun. I guess no one is stopping us. Oh, and by the way, Ruri, don't get the wrong idea. Yeah, I did not invite Hayato here. Yeah, I think that's pretty well agreed on. That's right, I invited myself. Why, dude? We don't want you here. So what, you're gonna kick me out? Maybe. Oh, shit. Going nuts again. That might be, and that might end up being pretty unpleasant for you, you know. Let it go, Atsuo. But it's less dangerous when we're keeping an eye on him. True. What if he tries something? Yumi already ordered us to search the entire room. That's right. There were no weapons or deadly traps here. We should be safe. That's a relief. He might have something with him, though. I mean, we're all armed anyway. Oh yeah, that. God, everyone's carrying knives around. Okay, we're not picking anyone out. Yay. Sure. In that case, I have a demand. What? Whatever we're playing, do not pair me against him or I'm leaving. I suppose that could be arranged. Good. I hope I can play against my soon-to-be boyfriend. You're delusional. Yes, very. Okay, but what are we even playing? Yeah, we were only told we'd be playing some games, but no details. Not just some games. One of the best games of all time. Crash Team Racing. Racing? I like the sound of that. Ah, I know this one. It's a karting game, right? So like Mario Kart? No, not just Mario Kart. It's much better. That's debatable. CTR has the best drifting and boosting system in any karting game on the market. We're amateurs, though. I'm not sure if any advanced boosting system will be much of use to us. And it's a fun game for amateurs, too. You can say so. As long as it has cool weapons in it, I'm in. It does. Oh, so are we playing the original version or the remake? Didn't realize I had a remake. Probably the original. Okay. Nope. The remake. We're not that retro. Meh. It plays basically the same, only the graphics are just much better. Not to mention all those new characters and tracks. Okay. So yeah. Dude, have they paid you to advertise this or what? I don't know any of them either way. So how many of you have played CTR before? I'm an expert, of course. As I said, I streamed it a lot, but that was years ago. Oh, so you haven't played it recently then? Oh, my arm's getting tangled in my headphone cord. Sorry. Oops. I hope you guys can hear me. My mic's pretty close. Oh, I'm gonna butcher the name of this game. I play a lot of racing games, but I prefer simulations like Gran. Oh boy, I'm gonna mispronounce this completely because I can't remember how it sounds like. Turismo? Whatever. Is it similar to Grand... Oh, I've got to do it again. Turismo? Not really. That's unfortunate. I played this game a bit, but only casually. Me too, although that was my fake memories, so does it even count? I think it does. I only played Mario Kart, but I hope it will be similar. I'm like Marie, I only played casually. I never play anything casually. I have to be the best. Even against people with actual experience? I still want to win every time. That's not very healthy. I've never played, but I want to learn. Well, I'm the same. And I want to cause chaos. You don't need any skills for that. You're pathetic. Aki, have you played before? Only a bit. But I apologize in advance. For what? Oh no. Aki has gamer rage. I can get pretty agitated when I'm gaming, so sorry if I say something I shouldn't say, like insulting your mothers or something. Yeah, it'll be fine. We don't have any real mothers anyway. Alright, so what are we supposed to do now, Atsuo? I'll give you all the time. I'll give you all some time for training. 1 hour should be enough, right? I guess so. Okay then. So you have 1 hour to learn the controls and choose your favorite character. After that, we'll begin the tournament. Okay, so another gaming tournament. I can't. Tournament. Gosh, what is wrong with me? I can't speak today. Fine. Sorry, I keep getting hiccups. 1 hour later. Okay, that should be... I don't know what's wrong with my voice today. Okay, that should be enough. Is everyone ready? I think so. We're not going to be any more ready. Good. In that case, I'll be noting down your... I missed what you said. Your character choices. Who should we start with? Maybe just start with yourself? Ah, good idea, Samir. I'll be taking Nash. He's so cool. Nash, was it the shark guy? Yeah, you can't get any cooler than a shark. How silly. Who do you got, Ruri? Oh, I can see. Dr. Neo Cortex. I love his design. Oh, okay, I realize what's going on. Because he's dressed in black and white? What can I say? I just love this color scheme. I think picking the main villain will not be helping you with the rumors painting you as a possible mastermind. It's just a game. Who did you pick then? Oh. Entropy, the clock guy. Not a clock guy. He's a scientist who could travel through time. Yes, exactly. I love the time travel concept, and the clocks look cool. They give them that steampunk feel, I suppose. Oh, I could go next. I'm picking Tana. She's a badass, sexy girl. Just like me! So, I bet Alicia would look great in her outfit too. Good thing they made her playable in the DLC. Alright, who's next? Takeshi? Me? I just went with Crash, the main character. That's pretty basic. So what? He's a good old reliable choice. No need to change what's broken. I guess so. I'm also just realizing that this is actually an actual game. I thought the creators made it up, but it's like the last gaming tournament where they used an actual game to play. But that me not realizing this was an actual game too. Nope, I picked that mad scientist. His name is Engine? It's Dr. Engine. He's awesome. Yeah, he's got a rocket sticking out of his head. I love it. That's pretty cool, but my guy is also cool. It's Crunch, big guy, of course. He's even bigger than you. Yeah, but he's tough and brave. I wish I could be like that. Aw. I'm sure you can. Maybe we could ask our leader next. Sure. Oh, wait. Dingo Dial. He's the best. What a great choice. I suppose I could really use a giant flamethrower. You can't use it in a race, though. It doesn't matter. My character is also cool. It's Coco. Ah, her. She kind of reminds me of you. That's nice. She's small but very intelligent and also caring. I want to be like that. I think you are. Just like I am a lot like my character. It's Pinstripe. Just look at him. He's got the most perfect suit I've ever seen in any game. Yeah, he's also a massive crook. Fitting. What do you know? Okay, just 2 more. What about you, Aki? Oh, the lizard guy. Komodo Joe? Why him? He looks like he doesn't mess around. I like that. Sure, cool. And then Hayato. I bet he's going to take the most stupid character ever. Yeah, like King Chicken or one of the babies. Who do you take me for? I'm just the TNT Queen. I didn't realize that was a cosmetic character. TNT Crate? You can play as a character like that? Yeah, they added it in the last update as a joke. I suppose it fits considering that Hayato is a human time bomb. Yeah, better watch out or I'll go boom. We'd prefer if you didn't do that. By the way, Bullstar, shouldn't you help me win this tournament? What? Why? Oh, I mean, you agreed to be my servant for 1 day. Oh, that was before you revealed who you really are. Who I am? Yes, I won't even be serving someone who enjoys murder, even in a video game. So what? So what? You're backing out of your own promise. He promised? I think he probably did, but I told him never. Yes. Wow. Typical politician. I'll remember that, you know. Hayato, why would you say that? Because now if Brostar dies, the blame will be put on you because of what you said. Unless the killer goes for him instead. But that's a little... Can we just start already? I'm getting bored. Yeah, sure, we just need to decide on a format. Can't we all drive at the same time? Not really. The multiplayer mode only allows 4 players at once. Yeah, so we're going to divide you into groups. There'll be 4 groups of 3, and that the 4 winners will compete in the final. So each group will complete a 4-race cup. Are you insane? We don't have the patience for that. Aki is right. Let's not make it too long, okay? 1 race per group will be enough. If you say so. But in that case, it's gonna be 5 laps. Whatever. Who's playing who? I'll randomize the groups right now. Just remember, yes, you won't be playing against Hayato. Okay, the groups are ready. So Group A is Alicia, Mamoru, Rui. Group B is Hayato, Kazuki, and Kokoro. Group C is Aki, Bolstar, and Gumi. And Group D is Atsuo, Samir, and Takeshi. They look like this. Oh, I'm against Alicia. This will be awkward. I'm with you guys, nice. Good luck, Mamoru. We're together too, Kazuki. This'll be fun. Not with Hayato in our group. But man, I wanted to be with Rui. In a race, that is. This time I will defeat you, Gumi. You're still angry about the vote? Grow up. I will do my best to win too, you know. This is going to be epic. Takeshi versus me, the 2 favorites, going at each other right from the start. Yeah, what a matchup. I will just be enjoying myself in the back. So this is it. Everyone ready? Yeah. Okay, let's begin with the first group. Rui, Alicia, and Mamoru. She's not going to say anything. Good luck, Alicia. Same to you. Let the best driver win. Alicia, you want to pick the truck? I don't have a preference. Let Mamoru decide. Just give me the easiest one, okay? So, Crash Cove. Pick Rouge Tubes. It's easy too, and way less boring. Okay. And then the race began. Nice, I'm in the lead. Don't leave me behind. Alicia was doing pretty well. Mamoru, not so much. What about yourself, Rui? On the 3rd lap, he was already half a lap behind us. Okay, just 1 more lap. On the last lap, I found myself a bit behind Alicia. Couldn't catch her, but then... Yes, I got the missiles. I could shoot her and win. It's all within my hands. Oh, he's not going to do it again. He's not... No, he's not going to do it. Wait a second. Alicia is angry at me right now. Maybe if the shooter should like me more. No, just do it. Now, what the hell am I thinking? Alicia's a pro competitor in chess, but still. To let her win, it'll be the greatest insult to her. She would never forgive me, which means... Just do it, dude. Alright, I fired the missiles. Bam. Damn, I was so close. Oh well, congrats, Rui. Rui advances to the final. Good job, Rui. I had no chance of ever catching up to you. Now time for the second group. It's us, Kazuki. It's Kokoro, Kazuki, and Hayato. I know. So what, Kazuki? You think you can win? Of course I can. I'm always number one. Good luck then. What track do you want? Oh, I know. Yeah. I saw one called Sewer Speedway. It should work nicely since Kazuki's character is a fucking rat. It's Potoro. Same thing. I mean, Sewer Speedway is one of the best tracks. It's a great choice. My suit will get all dirty. It's just a game, Kazuki. By the way, Atsuo, is there an invisibility power-up in this game? What, do you want to turn to some invisible kid and hide from everyone? Maybe. There's no power-ups like that, but you have shields if you want to avoid getting hit. I see. All right then, let's go. The race started and Kazuki sprinted forward with Kokoro behind him. Yes, I am the best! But where's Hayato? Oh man, Hayato's gonna cause so much chaos that he's just gonna fucking win. It'd be funny if that happens. We'll see. Hayato, what are you doing? Just having fun. Hayato wasn't even trying to win. Instead, he was just grabbing some weapons and started to drive in circles. And then when Kazuki finished his first lap. Man, what the hell? Were you waiting here the whole time just to shoot me? Yeah, you got it. You little. Well, I'm still in the lead, you know. Why would you say that? Not for long. Hayato repeated his trick on the next lap, and the next one too. In the end, Kokoro took over poor Kazuki. Okay, I see. He was purposely making Kazuki lose, just to piss him off. Hayato, you little piece of shit. What? No one said you can't target the leader. Oh, did I read that wrong? Hold on. Oh, you can't target the... No, I did say that, right? Never mind. I didn't want to win in such a way. So Kokoro advances to the final, I suppose. Time for the third group. Get ready. Get ready, Gumi. I'm going to kill you both. What? Metaphorically, that is. What track are we choosing? Atsuo, just give us the best one. Color Pass, maybe? Many YouTube lists have it as their number one. Sure, sounds good. Okay then, go. Eat my dust, fuckers! Right, I forgot she gets anger. Damn, she's really intense. What's with these controls? It's not like Gran Turismo at all. Yeah, it's a kart racer, not a simulation. Damn, I'm already behind. But you know what that means. Overpowered weapons. Having said that, full style launch, an electromagnetic ball that targeted Aki, who was in the lead. Aki got hit and fell into the ice-cold water. God damn it! That's my favorite part of karting games. The fact that people rows in the back always get the best weapons to equalize the playing field. Yeah, that's true. I I think the real world should be more like this. You just had to make it political, didn't you? Yeah. Why do modern games have to be so political? It's ruining all the fun. Ha! Sure, Kazuki. Back in the day, we played good old apolitical games like Final Fantasy VII, Metal Gear Solid, and Bioshock. In other words, games have kind of been always political, I guess. I got more water on me. I'll have to refill it soon. No one asked you. Aki and Gumi were closely competing for first place, but then a stopwatch, yeah. Both slowed time down right as Aki was jumping over the last big chasm. She fell all the way down. A very loud and exaggerated fuck. Get good. So Gumi is our third finalist. Now it's time for our group. Takeshi, you ready? Of course. And you, Samir? Sure. Oh, I'll let you two pick the track. How about Turbo Track? What? It's the worst track in the game. Everyone knows that. But it has all those turbos. Takeshi, if you want turbos, I'm picking Engine Labs. It's much better. Okay. Oh, it's my character's track. Nice. Okay, then let's go. All right, second last game. Atsuo made a perfect start. His lead increased with every second. Meanwhile, Takeshi was trying. Oh. How are you so fast? I'm just that good. Atsuo was using his knowledge of explosives even in the game. Oh, I'm reading this as the wrong voice. Hold on. He looked at the trap with nitro crate after nitro crate. Takeshi struggled with it. No, not again. You keep hitting all my traps. Even Samir is doing better, lol. I'm just driving cautiously. Right, it's funny because she actually doesn't have a driver's license. Of course, the guy who killed someone with explosives would be good at this. How many of these nitros are there? As many as I want. And I win. Congrats. Well, Takeshi, you really haven't played in a while, huh? Even Sumir beat you. She's better than you think. Thank you. Besides that, I only played the original version, not this remake shit. But they copied the physics almost 1-to-1. Sorry, wrong voice. But they copied the physics almost 1-to-1, you know. Oh well, you're just getting old. Unfortunately, that might be the reason. So I'm in the final. Alright, so it's Atsuo, Rui, Kokoro, and Gumi now. So whoever wins this will win the game, or the tournament. This is going to be good. Good luck. To all of you, I mean. Thanks. So, do you have some special track for the final race? Yeah, it's Oxide Station. It's so hardcore, it was unavailable for multiplayer in the original PS1 game. I wonder why. Sounds scary. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's go. We took our places in front of the screen. And go. Oh, music changed. Once again, Atsuo took the lead easily. I was in a distant second place near the end of the first lap. Why doesn't this work like Turismo. They already told you. Try drifting. Drifting? You can drift at this game? Oh. You made it to the final without drifting? Oh, Gumi. Wait, just like this and... Holy shit, this is amazing! It's just like in my... Oh boy, I gotta mispronounce this. Hachiroku. Sorry. Sadly, we can't play any Eurobeat here. As soon as Gumi started drifting, she became 3 times as fast. She passed me easily, pushing me down to 3rd. With each lap, she got closer and closer to Atsuo. Damn, now I wish I just made it 3 laps, not 5. Almost there. And the last lap, Atsuo and Gumi were going neck and neck, and then, wait, where's Kokoro? Atsuo hit a nitro crate that was left there earlier by Kokoro. No! Haha, justice. I'm so sorry, Atsuo. Don't be, that's just how the game works. But man, and that's how the tournament ended. Gumi won. Congrats, Gumi, you won fair and square. It seems like my expertise with cars paid off. Anyway, it was a ton of fun. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Even me, I suppose. You didn't kill anyone this time. That's something. I can enjoy myself in many different ways. But if you don't like it, that's enough, Hayato. Yeah, we managed to calm down for a moment. Let's not ruin that. Even if I don't kill anyone, maybe one of you will. Little Ruri here. Why me? Because you just like this game so much. Hey guys, have you ever seen Ruri's Danganronpa murder? It was awesome. No, it wasn't. I just took that meat tenderizer and... That's enough, Hayato. No one wants to listen to this. Yeah, just stop. Fine. I just think it's a little weird how he could talk about our murders, but I can't talk about his. You'll have your way. See you later. He just had to ruin the mood at the end. That's how he operates. Piece of shit. Oh well, at least I played some games. Okay, everyone, the event is over. Make sure you reach your room safely. Yeah. Okay, I suppose I could go somewhere else too. Oh, outside I met Atsuo. Hey, Ruri. Hi, are you here alone? Yeah. I still have the knife with me, so I think I'm safe. Let's hope so. Did you enjoy my gaming event? Excuse me. It was fun. I was able to not think about murders for a moment. That was what I was aiming for. Still, a distraction can only work for so long. Sorry. Yeah. Oh well, I can think of another event for tomorrow. That'd be cool. Say, Atsuo. Yeah? Did Alicia perhaps talk to you today? As in one-on-one? Not really. I think she's still distressed over what you told her. I see. In that case, never mind. Why are you asking? Well... She asked me out. She told me that she found you cute too. did that? Nice. So I was thinking maybe if she got angry at me, she would come to you. Dude, I don't think even Alicia would move on that fast. Yeah, you're probably right. But please don't take this as a negative thing. I want her to be happy. Sure, man. She didn't ask me out, so if that's what worry you. What? I misread that, sorry. If that's what's worrying you. Even if she did, I would still refuse. Really? You would? Is she not your type? Oh, she's very much my type, believe me. She's stunning, dude. But you still like her, don't you? I still? What do I even think of Alicia now? Well... Yeah, you're right. I do like her, I think. But I don't see what it has to do with you. Oh. You don't? It's simple. You're my bro. You're a bro? Yeah. If you still like a girl or a boy or anyone, then I won't be making a move on them. Sorry. That would be against bro code. The bro code. Oh, Atsuo, I hope you're not dying soon. Exactly. I didn't know you thought of me that way. I mean, you've always been nothing but nice to me, and you saved my ass twice during the trials. Still, I think it's up to Alicia to decide what's best for her. Oh, of course. But I have a suspicion she still might like you too. She hasn't completely given up on you yet. You think so? Yeah, if you play your cards right and don't screw up again, you might get a second chance. Maybe after the killing game ends, you know. Who knows? Well, first we'd have to survive this game. Either way, I'm there to support you in any way I can, bro. Thanks, Atsuo. It means a lot to me. Alright then, I'm gonna go to my room. Take care. Yeah, you too. That was unexpectedly nice. What now? I think I heard voices coming from the sports room in the summer house. Hi, guys. Hey. Is this a No Girls Allowed club meeting? Fortunately not. It's just a coincidence that it's just us guys in here. The gender ratio is quite similar to my business meetings, though. Oh, of course. The business world is dominated by old men. That's true, they're old. I'm also the youngest person in the room. It's not that different at sports. Usually it's just hordes of buff dudes with the same face. You only play amateur sports, though. Well, yeah, I'm not allowed to do anything else. You mean because of your talent? That's right. The Hockey Federation forbids it. Every sports federation does that, to be fair. It's the same with Alicia and chess. It's because their talents are technically are pretty much artificial. So it'd be like cheating. Having so much talent and not being able to use it is such a waste. It's not like us Danganronpa survivors are used to being treated fairly. I mean, they're kind of right in this case. Right? Why? Because we have an unfair advantage that we did not work for. Yeah, if they allowed people like Mamoru to compete in professional sports, it would be unfair to the other competitors. Oh, did I miss something? Ones that actually worked for their skills. Still, I don't like it. Why do people like Kazuki get to use their talent to its full extent, and people like Momura do not? I think it just depends on the talent. Because the world isn't fair. Deal with it. Of course you'd say something like that, since you're the privileged one. Full stop, it's okay, I don't mind. I enjoy it. God, I can't talk. I enjoy amateur play and coaching the kids just as much. Well, yeah, but there were other survivors who struggled because of that. Struggle? Yeah, people with sports-related talents are probably in the worst situation of all Danganronpa survivors. Since their talents are effectively useless. I wouldn't call it useless. Sorry, that might have not been the right word. It's okay. I guess I know what you mean. The thing is, they can't use their talents, and their talents are sometimes the only thing that they have. That's true, I suppose. After we left Danganronpa, we learned that everything we knew was a lie. Our memories, families, friends, they all did not exist. Right. So many of us focus on the only other thing left, their talents. For most of us, our talents are quite useful, like for Kazuki's. Indeed. Or at worst, they're mostly pointless, like mine. It turned out to not be so pointless, considering the situation we're in. Yeah, although I think I preferred it when it was pointless. Yeah. Either way, people with sports-related talents are not like us. They are forbidden from using their talents professionally, and that's why it's the worst situation. I still don't agree. You don't? Yeah, the people in the worst situations are those whose talents are so strongly connected to their trauma from Danganronpa that they can't use them. Oh yeah, that is worse. Or more precisely, they can. It triggers a traumatic episode every time. Oh yeah. There are people for whom habits that bad? I misread that, I'm so sorry. That sounds horrible. I'm forgetting how to do this voice. I'm stupid. I missed what he said. It is, and I've seen several people like that. You're right. I suppose I should have mentioned that too. There are people who could use their talents for good, but are unable to because of their trauma. I think that's worse than being just barred from sporting events. It still doesn't make it fair. I mean, if Mamoru was very desperate to try out his... I missed what he said. To try his skills out at a competition, he could do that. What do you mean? Yeah, I don't get it. You said it yourself, it's illegal for us to compete. Oh, I'm not talking about legal competitions. Wait, people do it illegally? Is that what you're saying? What other competitions are there? The underground ones, of course. Underground? Oh yes, these. We're talking about the ones run by the Mafia. This sounds scary. Of course, Kazuki would know the most about and of course Kazuki would know about the most illegal ways of making money. Excuse me, full stop. I might be a ruthless businessman, but I make my money legally. I'm talented enough to not need to break the law. Even evil has standards, huh? Although, I would say that exploiting legal tricks and loopholes, as you tend to do, is much better than outright breaking the law. Think what you want. Anyway, can you tell me more about these mafia games? I'm morbidly curious. Sure. I mean, I only heard rumors about them, but many people in the Danganronpa fandom spoke about it, and so I suppose they're mostly true. In short, there are illegal sports competitions for people with artificial talents. You mean for Danganronpa survivors? I've heard about survivors who enter such games, although no survivor will admit to it openly. But most of these people had nothing to do with Danganronpa. Then how did they get those talents? Oh, so they are doing it! With flashback lights, obviously. What? But only TDR could legally use the flashback lights. You think they're using them legally? The Mafia have their own ways. I'm not exactly sure how, but they managed to get their hands on them, or so say the rumors at least. They probably bribed someone from TDR to let them use the technology. Either that, or they just stole it. What matters is the effect. So what? They just make hockey players with skills like mine and have them play each other? To be honest, I haven't heard yet about them using it for hockey. They prefer individual sports. Their favorite ones are combat sports, usually. Of course. That's what I heard too. You've got fights with no rules between people with superhuman skills. Some of them do not survive those fights. That's terrifying. This is just like Danganronpa, using people's lives as if they were for nothing. I misread that or whatever. That's true, those mafia bosses and TDR executives are more similar than you'd think. To be fair, it's not just the violent sports that they use for this. They have all kinds of athletic competitions, running, jumping, throwing. As well as strategy games like chess, with people similar to Alicia. I don't think Alicia ever took part in something like this. She could have, if she wanted to. I wouldn't recommend it to her. The people behind these games... sorry. The people behind those games were extremely dangerous. This all sounds terrible. Why do these people do that? For money, obviously. Most evil things in this world are done for money. But how do you make money from this? It's not like they could sell tickets or broadcasting rights for these games. And the technology is expensive. It all comes down to betting, so... Betting? Of course, rich criminals bet unbelievable sums of money on this. And the number one rule of the betting is that the house always wins. That's true, both for legal and illegal betting. Yeah, I don't know exactly how much money these people are betting, but let me tell... Oh, how much money these people are betting, but let me tell you, it's a lot. The rumors on the internet contain pretty insane numbers, but there's no way of fact-checking that. Rumors always exaggerate. That's just how it is. Still, it's undeniable that it's a very lucrative business. But as I already said, I do not debase myself participating in something like that. At least for once we can agree on something. Damn, hearing all of that, I'm definitely happy that I only play as an amateur. Yeah, no one needs to change that. It's a world full of danger. It's best to stay away from it. I think I'm going to chill out in my room and think of literally anything else. Good idea. The darkness of the world will not disappear because you look away. But have it your way. Damn. Rich people do not care about the lives of others. I'm too talented to need to break the law. Hey Kokoro, hey Aki. Hello. What? You forget about me? I didn't even notice he was here. He's definitely ignoring you. I had to. Wish that I could. Is everything alright, you two? Mostly. We're just chilling here, and then he came in. So what? Walking around as bands now? For you, breathing should be banned, you psycho! Oh, that's pretty funny. Hold on. Just fix my hair. You still haven't chilled out about that, huh? How the fuck could I? Hayato, are you really surprised that people don't want to talk to you? You just hate fun. And there I was, just wanting to bring some excitement to this game. Excitement? You mean butchering Mako? Even though she was already dead. Yeah. If we had any actual viewers, they would have loved it. Because they're sick fucks just like you. Actually, I'm not even sure if the viewers would have loved it that much. What do you mean? It was pretty bloody, but it was still just a stabbing. Just a stabbing? I'm gonna fucking puke. Well, what I mean is, there were so many stabbings in Danganronpa. So people got bored of them. Bored? But it's the coolest way of killing someone. The feeling of the knife piercing their skin is exquisite. Sorry, this. Hey Kokoro, don't you feel the same when you cut people open in the operating table? No, I really don't. Normal people don't feel such things, Hayato. Except we're not normal. We're Danganronpa killers, remember? Anyway, stabbings are usually quite low in the Danganronpa murders ranking. Of course you got rankings for this shit. To be fair, the Danganronpa fandom loved rankings. For everything, not just murders. What else did they rank? Whatever they could think of. Their list of best characters, obviously. Best motive, but also best motives, trials, arenas. And people were treating those things seriously. I've seen death threats sent to people over popularity contests. Why did they get into this so much? I'm not sure. But there were many YouTube channels dedicated solely to ranking anything Danganronpa related. Yeah, like the one ranking that Aki won. Me? You mean the best wrestler? Just one more word and you're dead. You understand? Okay. Was there a cutest femboy list, maybe? I don't think so. There were lists for the hottest boys and girls. You ranked quite high on the boys list. Oh yeah. I mean, I could top both lists easily, but still. They also ranked the relationships between the characters. Usually the more tragic they were, the more people liked them. Of course. But like I said, the main things people liked to rank were sadly the deaths. Both the murders and executions, that is. I mean, that was the main appeal of the games. It's still so weird for me. How could people compare someone's deaths? To be fair, the showrunners encouraged that a lot. There were official rankings of people voting via paid text messages. so that they can earn even more money on that? Yeah. Usually there were two types of murders that were most popular. Let me guess, the most fucked up ones. One of them being the most bloody murders, the most brutal or violent, and so on. What else did I expect?
And the other group?
The ones that were most creative, usually the ones that utilized an unusual weapon or murder plan.
Well, my Danganronpa murder had both of these.
Yeah. Jesus fuck, putting sulfuric acid in sprinklers was something else. How the hell do you even do that? But Hayato, your kill was actually very stupid. What? I mean, you killed 2 people, but you heavily wounded 2 more. If any one of them died, you would have been executed for killing more than 2 participants. Oh, so his was the double death.
He just couldn't help himself, huh? Who cares? You have to take a little risk to have fun.
Anyway, after the 50th season, TDR made a huge poll in collaboration with the most popular Danganronpa YouTubers. As I told you before, Hayato's kill ranked as number 3 there.
It should be number 1, you know. Do we even want to ask what were the top 2?
I mean, I could tell you. You just can't resist, can ya? You don't have to listen if you don't want to. Whatever. Either way, number 2 was also a double kill. The murderer took an axe and really went down on those 2 victims.
That sounds horrible.
Ooh, it was. They barely looked human by the time he was done with them. Wow, the whole room was covered in blood. There were body parts everywhere.
Okay, enough. Man, I should try something like that when I'm out of here. Please don't.
If that was number 2, then what the fuck was number 1? Oh well. Jesus fuck, it was a wood chipper! What? What?
A what?
You know, that machine that shreds wood into tiny pieces.
Did someone?
Yeah, they went crazy and put a living human inside that thing. Yeah, it wasn't pretty.
I bet it was.
It was like in that movie. Wait, what was it called? I might know what they're referring to.
Are they?
No, I meant Nobody Sleeps in the Woods Tonight. Okay, maybe not.
I don't know what kind of sick shit you watch.
I don't want to know what kind of sick shit you watch. The kill was so memorable because the machine created a fountain of blood which soaked the killer head to toe.
What? That didn't cause him to get caught immediately?
Ooh, yeah, it was a very short trial. I think it's getting obvious.
What a poor little killer.
I mean, the guy with the axe was caught easily too. As were most of the others who topped those kinds of lists. Hayato was a rare exception.
I'm just that good, you know. I suppose that makes sense. Typically, the more spectacular and crazy the kill is, the easier it is to identify the killer.
Yeah, the more you mess with it, the more traces you're going to leave. That's right. This is why most of the kills by people who actually won their seasons were pretty simple. Oh, hello. I didn't realize there was someone commenting. Hello, welcome to stream. Sorry, I was just kind of busy in this bit. But not mine. Yes, not yours. I'm still not sure how you managed to get away with it.
He's got more luck than the devil himself. The devil is a loser. He's got nothing on me.
You should also consider that the most violent kills were usually committed by people who lost their grip on their sanity.
I'm mentally well person wouldn't usually butcher someone in such a way.
Exactly. So if they already went that crazy, they would usually be easier to catch. That's a good thing. The world would be so much more fucked up if there were multiple people like Hayato running around.
I mean, yeah, I don't want any competition.
Of course, like I said, the viewers loved ranking all deaths, not just murders.
You mean the executions?
Yeah, it was a popular topic on its own. And like with murders, the viewers usually liked both the violent ones and the creative ones. Preferably both at the same time.
How did they enjoy it so much? I still remember the group execution at the end of my season. That view will haunt me forever.
The group executions weren't that popular, though. The viewers liked individual executions much more. Makes sense, I guess. Not because less people died, of course. Yeah, because they were more personalized and therefore more interesting. A good execution is usually inspired by both the character's talent and their personality. Or it could be related to their deepest fears, too.
Writers have all executions prepared at the start of each season, right?
Usually, yes. Although there were also situations where they adjusted them a bit to include some theme that appeared in the character's story. What dedication to art, huh? Well, that was sarcasm, by the way. The creators were often trying to find balance between violence and creativity. There were some seasons that had extremely bloody executions.
Oh no.
The viewers originally liked it, but they soon became bored. So they demanded something else from the showrunners. What? Even watching people die was becoming too boring for them? TDR responded by having several seasons with less graphic executions. There was also a time where they tried to get a more family-friendly image.
Danganronpa, family-friendly? How is that supposed to work?
They tried using PG-13 executions, hiding the blood after murders, banning double kills, having Monokuma act in a friendlier way, and so on. This sounds stupid. Yeah, it was. Those seasons weren't particularly popular. So in the end, they went back to the blood and violence.
Good.
I say so.
I think my head is starting to hurt just listening to this.
Okay, Rumi, enough. Even talking to Hayato isn't this exhausting. Sorry. I suppose I talked for long enough.
This is all too heavy for me.
Enough, Rui.
You're all pussies, lol.
Oh, it's dark outside already. I guess it's time to go to sleep. At least this time, no horrible noise will keep me awake. Yeah. Let's see if we bump into anyone. Oh! Oh, it's Mamoru and Atsuo. Phew, I was afraid I'd meet Hayato again. Hey guys. You're not going to sleep yet. Or you're not going to sleep yet? I was about to. But I met Mamoru, and he clearly needed to talk. Oh, is everything okay, Mamoru? It's nothing to worry about. But of course, in her situation, I can't say that everything is alright. Yeah, I get that. Man, I still feel sad about Mako. Not surprising. I mean, of course I feel bad about all of the deaths so far. But Mako was the one who clearly wanted to change for the better. And yet it was all taken away from her. As much as I hate saying this, that was mostly Rika's fault. Yeah, of course, Rika did something horrible, but it was still because of the game. Yeah. The two of them lived together outside of this game. They probably would have had a happy life. But here, it ended in tragedy. You could say the same about all of us. We wouldn't kill anyone if it wasn't for Danganronpa. Well, maybe except Hayato. Even he was made that way by the writers. We have to do something. We can't let this game break us one by one. Unfortunately, that's probably what's going to end up happening anyway. Yeah, but what? I don't know yet. I hate the fact that I'm such a coward and I can't stand up to anyone. That's how they made you. I can't use that excuse forever. I have to do something somehow. Uh-oh. Mamoru, don't tell me you're going to die too. Good luck with that. Yeah, although even if you became strong, you still won't be safe. Not until we leave this place. So you're saying there's no point in trying to change? No, I did not say that. Okay. I think we have to stay strong, otherwise the deaths of all the victims will be for nothing. We just have to get that asshole mastermind before the next murder, which won't happen. You think we can do that? I don't know, at least we finally learned something about them thanks to Gumi. I don't know if this will be enough. We gotta have hope. And Mamoru, if you really want to change for the better, we will be supporting you all the way. Thanks, Atsuo. And anything for my bro. Oh. I thought I was your bro. Oh, Rui, are you jealous? Nah, I'm just joking, don't worry. You're both my bros. Even if I haven't spoken to Mamoru that much, I can tell that he's a good guy. That might age like milk, if he ends up being the killer. What about Takeshi? He's more like a cool uncle. I'm closer to his age than yours, you know. You don't feel like an old guy. Wow, thanks. Well, I suppose I feel better now. I'm gonna head to my room. All right, I'll be going. What he said. All right, I'll be going too then. See you tomorrow, Rui. Yeah. Good night. Hatsuo seems like a really nice guy. I hope nothing bad happens to him. Shut the fuck up, Rui. I don't want him to die either. But don't. Oh, well, time to sleep. Alright. Let's see if we bump into anyone else while we're on our way to bed. This day was stressful. Everyone seemed to be on edge, mostly because of Hayato. Hold on. We haven't even seen the new motive yet, which will most likely happen in the next episode. It can't be just as bad as the last one. Well, in killing games, anything can happen. So I suppose I gotta wait and see. At least tonight I can sleep normally. Phew. Monocurfew Theater. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. You know what pisses me off? People who only use Japanese anime titles. Okay, you have to explain that. And no, I don't mean actual Japanese people, obviously. But you've got Western fans who don't even speak Japanese because they still use them because they're such fucking weebs. Oh, I think I know what you mean now. Sure, it depends on the series, but I know that no one in their right mind calls oh boy, a minute. Jujutsu Kaisen sorcery fight. Mainly because it sounds like the dumbest, most generic title ever. But who the hell is Kokaku Kijotai? Butchering that again. Just say Ghost of the Shell like a normal person. I mean, most Japanese people use the English title, but no, some of you have to be so fucking special. I'm forgetting how to do his voice again. Oh, another example. Who the fuck says... Oh gosh, that's a big name. I don't really want to pronounce these because I'm just going to butcher them. Alright, what does this one mean? None of these words are in the Bible. Oh, it's Full Metal Alchemist. Even the fucking Japanese manga cover says Full Metal Alchemist. Come on. I'm not gonna give you Japanese citizenship for using these weird-ass names. Believe me.
It makes people want to shove you inside a locker like a fucking nerd you are. Anyway, that's what I had to say.
Alright, so... What the hell? You mind giving me a sec? I just want to replace my water. I wonder what the alarm's for. Clearly Rui's is being woken up by something. Hold on. Alright, go. Alright, let's see how far I can get through this. I might stream for like another half hour or an hour, as I said at the beginning, that I'll be taking next week off. Unfortunately. I know that's like really bad, especially since I'm trying to return. I only streamed tonight and like a week previously. But I guess I can't kind of help what happens. Okay, let's see what this weird noise is. Ugh. Stupid alarm clock. Mom, I don't want to go to school. Wait a second. I'm in a killing game, so there's no school or work. And it's not like I have a real mother. So why did I set up an alarm? You didn't. Oh wait, that's right. Oh right, Gumi made us promise that we'll be present at breakfast at 8 a.m. every day. I forgot about that. That's what that was. What do you use to set an alarm? And she could be very convincing. Okay then, I guess I'll go. Hi everyone. Hi. Did you sleep well, Rui? Well, better than in the previous chapter, but I'm still kind of sleepy. That's because you had to wake up early. And despite that, almost half of you were late today. It's already 8:10. Aw, we're sorry, Mom. Sorry. You know that my rules don't apply to you. You could go and die for all I care. Ended her first one, sorry. Wow, why so mean all of a sudden? I'm done talking with you. As for the rest of us, I told you we need order. That's the only way we can survive. I still don't see how waking up at ungodly hours is going to help. Oops, that's my chair. I keep forgetting that that's every time I like move my desk or jiggle it in any way, it messes with my camera. Yeah, I think the last case proved that it's better if we get more sleep. And go to bed at an earlier time. That's boring. But it's healthier for your body. Getting into your voice again. Isn't that right, Kokoro? That's true. Doctors usually recommend going to sleep at around 22. I don't know how military time slang works. Slang. What am I talking about? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Sorry. As always, all the nice stuff in life is either unhealthy or illegal, or both. Nighttime is when all the best business deals happen. No way I'm going to miss out on that. What kind of business deals do you want to make on this island? Maybe he'll dig up a bunch of bullets and sell them to Monocurfy as food. monocurrency works like that. I'm not stupid. I know I can't make business deals here. But I'm not going to completely change my daily habits just for this short game.
We don't know how long we're gonna stay here. Yeah, it might be weeks before we leave this place.
Or before we all die. With this fucker here with us, I'd expect the latter. Oh, excuse me. Let's not lose all hope yet.
Exactly. You cannot let yourselves fall into despair. This will only make you an easy target for Hayato or another killer.
So we're going to recycle the usual Danganronpa topics of hope versus despair, huh? This game reeks of Danganronpa at every turn. No wonder these topics came up too. You know, the fake masterminds created for Danganronpa seasons always had to make weird motivations that include despair.
Yeah, like Junko and Oshina.
Who's that? The main villain for the fictional Danganronpa games. She was the main reason why the killing games began.
And she created the first Monokuma in the lore, of course.
Ah yes, I know her. She's one of the most often cosplayed characters of all media. In all media. And she brought her creators tons of money.
She's an iconic character, that's true, but she's also cartoonishly evil, to a point of being ridiculous.
Yeah, that whole despair fetish was pretty weird. Basically, the first rule of making a fangin is don't have Junko as your mastermind. Damn, it seems like all of you know her, not just Rui. Well, yeah, not knowing her is like not knowing Darth Vader. Oh, really? I guess I need to learn more about Danganronpa. Many of us would give much to not know it. I might have misread that, sorry.
Anyway, what I was saying is that fictional Danganronpa masterminds had some outlandish motivations. But I expect that whoever took us here might be interested in something more tangible, like money.
Not every bad thing in the world is done in pursuit of money. Most of them are.
I suppose we can at least expect that the mastermind had some reason behind what they were doing. Cartoonish villains like Junko only exist in fiction.
Excuse me, did you forget about Hayato? He's the most cartoonishly he's as cartoonishly evil as possible.
I'm just an interesting guy.
No, really, I would go to say you're quite flat as a character.
Aw, the only thing flat about me is my chest.
But Hayato was made that way by the TDR writers, so I guess his personality could be treated, ouch, like a fictional character's. That's a common philosophical debate. Are Danganronpa characters real or are they fictional? Of course we're real. We might have been artificially created, but we're still human.
Yeah, our feelings and our pain are real. Nicely said.
As for those behind this game, haven't we reached our answer already? We have?
You mean Terminus, right?
Yeah, from what Gumi says, they're behind everything. If what she said was true.
I have no reason to doubt Sahara's research. And I told you that that they seem to be connected to all the killing games. But why would they do it? That is a mystery.
I told you, it's probably money.
From what Gumi says, it seems like they're more concerned with world domination.
How does kidnapping us and making us kill each other help them achieve world domination?
I don't know that.
If we knew what these people were thinking, escaping this place would be much easier. Well, they're certainly into killing games, so if any of us can understand them, it's you.
I'm not sure about that. These powerful people operate like on a whole different level. It's not like a regular Danganronpa fan can guess what they're thinking. Yuri is not the person responsible for this game.
Unless he is the mastermind. That is a possibility.
Think about it. A Danganronpa fan who was so sad after the end of his favorite TV show that he wanted to recreate it himself. That already happened once, and the person who did it is dead. Besides, I don't think we should give any thought to theories created by you. Exactly, especially since you said that it could also apply to you.
Me?
Yeah, you enjoy killing, so you wanted to create another killing game.
That would make sense.
I'm not sure. Isn't Hayato too crazy to come up with such a plan?
He already showed that he's quite capable of scheming. So I wouldn't put it past him.
Nah, what are you saying? The crazy guy was the mastermind? That would be such a lame twist. It might be lame in a fictional story, but here it might be real.
Although, would a serious shadowy secret society really employ a loose cannon like Hayato? I'm not too sure.
If we keep surviving, the mastermind is bound to show up eventually. We can ask them all about their motivation then.
If we're still alive.
As I said, I think we have higher chances of staying alive if we get some sleep. And not start breakfast at 8 a.m.
I already told you, just go to sleep earlier.
I thought it easier to fall asleep an hour earlier after a nice hot bath.
A bath? You mean in your bathroom? Oh, no, I meant the one we found in the summer house. It's fantastic.
Oh, you went there?
Yeah, last evening. It was so relaxing. That sounds awesome. I should try it out too.
You should not be going there alone. You could get attacked, you know.
I have my knife with me.
That's still not enough. Next time someone wants to take a bath there, go in pairs.
Okay. I'm calling dibs on the bath this evening, then. Who wants to come with me? I could go. I suppose I could use something like that for my old weary bones. I'm not that old. Alright then, it's settled.
They're not gonna die, are they? Gumi, do we have anything else to discuss? I don't think so. You're dismissed. Just make sure you stay safe.
We'll do our best.
Everyone has left.
I should not stay here alone either. Better go somewhere else where there are some people. Kitty, you pet the cat. Uh-oh.
Thanks for listening to me, Smear.
No problem. You can always share your thoughts with me. Oh, Alicia and Samir are talking? I don't think they noticed me yet. Should I try eavesdropping? That's not a very nice thing to do. Wait, what am I thinking? We're in a killing game. Hearing a piece of information means the difference between life and death. No, don't. I'm very well certain Alicia is probably ranting about you or something. Yeah, that's it. I'm doing it to survive, not because I want to eavesdrop. I'm here for you.
Thank you. How do you even think? I don't even know what to think anymore. I thought we understood each other, but whenever he brings up Danganronpa, I get scared. That's understandable. From what I've seen from him, he does mean well. I know, I'm not saying he's a bad person. He still scares me. Was I too harsh? No, Alicia, your comfort is what matters most. Only you can decide whether you want to give him another chance. But no boyfriend is worth losing your mental comfort. There are many guys in the world. You'll find someone right for you. Maybe. I still don't understand what I feel, and this game is not helping. Maybe you should give it some time and sort out your feelings after the game. If we're even still alive by then. I'm so confused and scared. I'm scared of this game and of anyone here, and of my own feelings. I'm scared that I will lose the people I care about. Alicia, my sweet Amber, you deserve all the happiness in the world. And you will find it, I'm sure of it. I wish it was that easy. The unnamed feeling that appears whenever I get close to someone. It terrifies me too. Or that terrifies me too. You're scared of loss and rejection, like you said. But you can overcome this fear. I know it. So, what do you think I should do? Give it some time to think it over. You need to understand what brings you happiness and what does not. You're right. As expected of a scientist, you're able to analyze this rationally. I wish I could be that way. It's not just science, it's also life experience. Your real life started only a few years ago. You still have everything ahead of you. I'm sure you'll be able to sort out your feelings. Thank you, Samir. Thank you so much. You're a good friend. I'm glad I met you. The pleasure is mine. When we get out of this place, you'll have to visit me and my partner at our at our observatory. So now we're getting death flags from, I think that's what they call it. Death flags from Sumir. She could also be dead next. I will. It's a promise. Thank you once again. I will go to my room now. Take care. Oh, she's gonna notice him. So, do you feel better now? It's not nice to eavesdrop, you know. What? I know you're there, Rui. Come out. How did you? I'm an astronomer. I have to be able to notice the smallest details in the night sky. Alright, let's see. So did Alicia also. I don't think she noticed. She was too shaken to see you. Okay. Rui, she clearly likes you, but you did hurt her. I know. It's all because of my love for Danganronpa. You know, I believe that you deserve happiness too. You both do. I'm not certain if you'll find it with each other. Why not? You're both very fragile. You're both afraid of getting hurt. Maybe each of you should find someone who could take care of you and support you. I don't know. I'm not sure myself about what I really want. It's up to you to figure it out. No one else can do it. I miss what she said. Oh, no one else can do it for you. I'll do what's best for Alicia, but I don't want you to be sad either. So what do you think I should do? You need to find the answer. God damn it, I missed what she said. You need to find your answer yourself, both you and Alicia. Give it some time. Figure out your feelings.
Yeah, but do we even have time? We could die any day.
You shouldn't rush things. If you push someone too much, you both can end up getting hurt. Look at Mako and Rika. Their love was beautiful while it lasted, but it still took part of the disaster. It still took part in the disaster that happened to them.
You're saying that Alicia and I could end up the same way?
I don't know. But I know that I don't want to see such a tragedy again.
Me neither. You're right, I should give Alicia some time and space. We can figure it out later.
Nicely said.
I just hope it won't be too late.
I wish you two good luck. I have to go. Stay safe, Rui.
Thank you. She's right. I can't rush things. For now, we have to focus on surviving. What now? I probably shouldn't stay here alone. I think I saw some people going to the second island. Oh. Back at it again with D&D. Oh, are they doing what I think they're doing? Hey there, guys. Hi. Is this another D&D session?
Indeed.
Sadly, we lost our warrior.
Yes, that was a tragedy. But Kazuki agreed to join us in her place.
He did?
I was as shocked as you are, but it's true.
I wasn't going to. Sorry.
I wasn't going to, but Kokoro kept asking. Because I wanted you to socialize more. So I decided to give in. Eventually, it's not like it cost me any money.
He's pretty bad at this, though.
Because the rules are weird. How do I have to play as a warrior? I'd prefer to be a merchant. If you participated from the start, you would have been able to make your own character.
Even if you played as a merchant, you wouldn't be rich from the start of the game.
I'm more used to games where you can use real money to buy the best equipment from the start.
So you like pay-to-win games? Man.
Well, Kazuki, in our game, you have to earn everything yourself by using your character. Fine, I can get rich under any circumstances. It'll just take a bit longer.
That's the spirit.
Also, why is his character behaving in such a weird way? I would have done things differently.
And that's just how role-playing games work.
Yeah, you have to put yourself in another person's shoes. It's a useful skill.
Skill?
It's called empathy, Kazuki. It helps a lot with your real-life relationships, too. Being able to understand another person's thoughts and feelings is also a part of what makes us human.
I never bothered to do that. But I suppose I can try. I'm sure it could help you in many situations.
The rich businessman actually develops actual human gestures, so miracles really do happen.
Oh, shut up. Anyway, I'm sure we could continue having fun with this game. Maybe Kazuki is enjoying it.
I didn't say yet that I was enjoying it. And it does show some promise. You'll like it, Kazuki. The game itself is only half of the fun of playing.
Then what is the other half?
Interacting with your friends.
Friends? Maybe let's not go that far. Now Kazuki's acting like a tsundere. You're kind of right.
I don't even know what this means. The characters have already befriended Kazuki's. In real life, it might not be that easy. Although what? You seem to be getting more human the longer you're separated from your money.
I don't think so. The moment I leave this place, I will be rich and powerful again.
But you might retain your human emotions. At least I hope that you will. We'll see. For now, let's Let's continue playing. If I play again, I want to win. Yeah, let's kick some demon butt. Alright then. In that case, I won't interrupt you anymore. Good luck with the game. And good luck with your socialization, Kazuki. Right. Alright, I could go somewhere else now. Uh-oh, motive time. Huh? Hey there, dear players! I've got something important to tell you. Oh no. Please assemble in the main building, and be quick about it, okay? I'm not in the mood for waiting. Damn, what's it this time? Knowing him, it could only be another motive. The last motive broke us completely. I don't even want to think what else he has in store for us. Oh, I'm kind of excited. I suppose I'm going to find out either way. Yo, hello again! This time it took you 2 minutes and 23 seconds to arrive. You're getting better at this. Or maybe there's just less of us now, lol. Jeez, so no need to put it like that. What do you want from us this time? Don't tell me it's another motive. We don't want another one. The last one was as evil as three motives combined. Oh, but it worked magnificently. And it allowed us to achieve some of the highest ratings for any chapter so far. It's only fair to say that the viewers enjoyed it. Yeah, but we did not. And who gives a shit what you losers think? Certainly not me. Okay, I just gotta say, I fucking love this sprite of his. It just looks like a petty little shit, and it's like the fucking best. I don't know why. Before we begin, can you tell us one thing? Oh? Are you with the Terminus Council? What council, pal? I don't even know what it means. We found their emblem on this island. You won't convince me that it's been put there by accident. There's so much random stuff here. Even I don't remember all of it myself. He won't tell us anything. He's just going to play dumb. Well, it's better to play dumb than to actually be dumb, you know? I don't think the mascot could tell us anything important about the mastermind and their motives. Excuse me. Certainly not in chapter 3. So we won't learn anything, huh? We can't even be certain if the council exists, let alone if they're responsible for the game. I suggest that you focus on your survival and not on silly theories. We can focus on both. Then you'll just fail at both. Sorry, I got an itchy head. Y'all give me a sec. I want to adjust my hair. Just adjusting my position. Probably fixing my camera a bit. Hold on, let me just... Okay, I think it's fine. Okay, sorry, I'll continue. This conversation's pointless. Get to the point, Monocurfy. Oh, you've become so confident in your role as the leader. Now you want to order even me? That was a polite request. I don't think you even know what these words mean. Alright. No need to prolong this scene even more. So let's get to the thing you've been waiting for. The motive! No. Bring it on.
What horrible thing have you come up with this time?
Well, we're waiting.
I did the wrong voice, my bad. Waiting for what? For the motive? I thought you were about to reveal it. What the hell are you talking about? I already revealed it. What? When? Just now, obviously.
But we can't see anything. Marie, do you have any idea what he's talking about?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot.
Forgot? About what?
That we're indoors. Silly me. Go outside, okay? And then you'll see the motive there.
Uh-oh.
Alright then, let's go. We need to check this out. I'm scared. Oh, and one more thing. I will not be answering any questions regarding this motive. Just know that wherever you are, just know that wherever you see out there will be here as long as there is no murder. Understood?
Sure.
In that case, I'm leaving. Enjoy the motive. I'm not wasting time. Everyone outside.
We went outside and there we saw... guys, what is going on?
Why is it dark outside?
Oh no. The motive is like a blackout, essentially. I don't know if power's out either, or if it's just... No, wait. He said it doesn't affect the inside, it's the outside. Wait, it's already nighttime? How long have we been inside? That's very strange how they can actually just change the environment if this is not virtual reality. But I'm still kind of set on the theory of this place taking place in virtual reality, possibly. Maybe. But I guess some things don't make any sense. I can't think of them at the moment, though, unfortunately.
Are you stupid? It's still around 13. But that's the middle of the day.
Hey, you shitty robot, what's going on? He's gone. He's not going to answer.
He told us that he wouldn't answer any questions.
He must be some kind of trick to confuse us.
How is this supposed to be making us more willing to kill each other than we already are? Let's think about this calmly. In some unexplained way, monochrome has caused the island to become as dark as night.
From his words, I understand that it will stay like that until the next murder. That's kind of lame, but I don't understand how this works as a motive. It's probably going to be so dark that people can't see shit. But we're not sure. Is the constant night supposed to drive us insane? Just like the alarm did?
I don't think it's nearly as bad. Well, to be fair, the lack of sunlight is bad for your mental health. Take the people who live within the Arctic Circle. They experience the polar night, when the sun does not rise for weeks or even months. And how does it affect them? They report higher rates of depression and other mental problems. They're more likely to commit suicide in extreme cases.
That's not good.
Yes, but you're talking about an effect that appears after living there for months, right? Indeed.
So it's not like it's going to be. It doesn't seem like an effective motive. I mean, I doubt that monochrome will want to wait months for the next murder. Yeah, that does seem weird. I bet there's something else with this eternal darkness motive. Maybe if it was pitch black, but this... Oh, okay. So, but this looks like a normal night. Okay, so people can see, and it's just dark.
If it was completely pitch black, it would be different to commit murder, though.
Oh, not different. Difficult.
I don't think it's that simple. I'm beginning to suspect that the night itself isn't the motive.
It isn't?
No, it's more like a show of power. Monocurfew wants to show us that he can do anything.
Ooh.
And by doing that, either scare us or confuse us.
Is he some kind of god or what? No way. God would not behave in that way. He would not force us into such a game. He's no god. It's just a trick.
You might be right, but how is he doing it?
With a magic wand.
Let's focus on serious theories, okay? Everyone, tell us what you think and we'll discuss your ideas.
Can I?
Yes, Takeshi, any theory will do, even if it sounds silly.
Maybe it's a solar eclipse.
And it started at the exact time we were speaking with Monocurfew? I mean, he could have planned it. Solar eclipses are easy to predict.
Yes, but it wouldn't fit what he said. Wait, what did he say? He told us that the situation would stay that way until the murder.
Yeah, the longest solar eclipse lasted for less than 8 minutes. So it was like... So if this was it, it would end right about now. It doesn't seem like anything is changing.
Oh well, it seems like my theory was a dud.
Like usual.
Well then, maybe you've got a better one?
Nah, I'm not here to think. Okay, I got an idea.
Go on.
Maybe Monocurfew covered the island with some kind of barrier to block out the sun.
That'd be like really extreme, but I feel like that could be possible because that's what the third canon game kind of did. Although the dome didn't like affect the sky or anything, it was just like a cage. But then, how would Gumi have gotten around the island or whatever the heck she did? A barrier? Something like a giant umbrella?
Yeah, I'm not sure how it would work, but it can be done, right?
It can, but this is not the case here. Just look at that sky.
The sky? But whoa, oh?
You see it now?
Yeah, the moon and the stars are still there like normal.
Ah, that's right. If they covered the whole island, we wouldn't see them either. You don't think it's like a huge, like, electronic barrier of some sort? Something that can... I guess something that can kind of manipulate the look of the sky while also being normal at the same time. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. But I feel like there's something more to this motive than just darkness. It just feels like not a strong motive, no offense. And I feel like there's probably something else out here, but I just don't know what.
Okay, I at least tried.
I thought of another possible explanation.
I hope it's better than the last one.
What if we're actually not in the middle of an ocean? What? How would that work? See, it might sound crazy, but maybe this island is artificial and it's actually a huge set. Yeah, artificial, that's the word I meant to say.
A set?
Yeah, from what we see above us is the sky instead of it's a giant dome. Yeah, this is what I was kind of thinking of.
Ah, I see what you mean. You're saying that they're projecting the sky on top of the dome. That way, they could change it from day to night whenever they wanted to.
Yeah, exactly.
That does seem to be the most reasonable explanation so far.
But I thought this was an island from Danganronpa 44. That island was real. It wasn't any dome. Maybe a sort of dome was placed afterwards? They could have made a replica, though. Could they? Maybe.
Unfortunately, you're forgetting about one thing.
Which is?
My boat expedition. Oh, that's right.
What does it have to do with... Wait. What does it have to do with it?
I drove that boat quite far from the island, to a point of barely seeing the shore. And yet, I have not encountered any outside wall of any dome.
Maybe it's just a really big dome.
Just how big would it have to be? There's no chance. It would have been tens of kilometers wide. That would make it one of the biggest man-made structures in the world. There's no way you can hide something like that. Yes, that's another theory down. Does anyone else have any ideas? Samir? I think I know what's going on. There's only one explanation that makes sense.
Then tell us.
You see, there's multiple things that have... You see, there are multiple things that have confused me since we arrived on this island. First, anything surrounding Gumi's boat trip. Then the lack of radio signals and that incredibly weird lie detector that Mama Perfect gave us. That's true, it was weird. And now the sun has disappeared, and that is certainly the weirdest thing so far. So I could only think of one explanation. It would explain everything easily. Don't keep us in suspense then. But Gumi, but surely you have thought about this, right?
Is my possible theory going to be true? I can't think of anything else of what it could be.
You really?
You mean that?
Okay. You mean that? You two must have recognized this already, haven't you? You just didn't want to accept that thought. No, not again.
Samir, can you explain what you mean?
Yeah. We're inside.
A virtual reality simulation. That's exactly what I fucking thought too. A what? You're joking, right? I'm afraid not. This might be the only theory that makes sense.
But...
Wait a second, virtual reality? Like in a video game?
Not just a regular game, a perfect simulation of a killing game.
Is something like this even possible?
It is. The technology was created about a decade ago. And the company who made it was Team Danganronpa.
What on earth? It makes sense. TBR was so rich that they had the funds to create some incredible advanced technology.
Yeah, like the flashback lights.
This can't be real. We would have known if we were put into something like this. This also means that there's actually a good chance that the people that have died are maybe even still alive. I doubt it, though. That was, like, the only reason why I didn't think it was virtual reality, was that how, like, are the people that have already died, are they, like, does the virtual reality simulation, like, literally kill their brain or something? Like, are they, like, alive still or not? That's kind of the question I had, just, like, one of the few reasons why I didn't think it could be virtual reality. but it makes sense. This was what I thought the whole time.
It's true that many things in this game did not make any sense, especially this moment. I suppose it could have been connected to a simulation when we were knocked out of the convention.
But apart from those few things, everything's exactly like real life. The sounds, the smells, flavors, everything.
The TDR simulation was extremely similar to the real world. It was basically impossible to tell the difference while being connected to it.
How do you know so much about it? Because it has been used twice. What? You see, the story of the second fictional Danganronpa game took place in a simulation. It was called the Neo World Program. It was a very popular twist, and it was copied in several fan-made Danganronpa series. So TDR decided to create it for real. They worked for years to create their own virtual reality simulation, also named Neo World Program. Eventually, TDR held 2 of their Danganronpa seasons inside a simulation. None of the participants realized that. Just ask Gumi.
Why Gumi? Don't tell me she... Yes, that's right. My season was one of the 2. It took place in a simulation.
Holy shit. Okay, so I think we might be able to get an insight on what happened to the people that died.
I've heard some rumors about it, but I never thought I would actually see such a thing from inside. Why isn't this story more well known? I haven't heard about it at all.
Probably because it was considered a failure by TDR. They have been avoiding any mentions of this for years. But the die-hard fans remember it. I suppose most of the survivors deliberately avoid any news about Danganronpa. That might be why we haven't heard of
it. So, we're really in a simulation, huh?
Hey, wait a second, guys. Huh? This is the best news ever.
Why?
Just think about it. If this is a simulation, then no one has died. Shoma, Yumi, Mako, Rika. All of them just woke up in the real world. That's probably not what happened. But we'll see what... Gumi would probably have an idea of what actually happened to the people that died in her game. So that's probably not the case, because we'd still... Hey, you're right.
Minoru would still be dead, though.
That's true, but everyone else should be okay, right? But if that's the case, then that's not all. It means that even if the rest of us get killed, nothing would happen to us. I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately. We would just leave the game, right? Wait, so does this mean that we should all just commit suicide? I don't think he would allow that. This is suicide? Yeah, it's the easiest way to leave the game.
Yeah, but...
It is an option, but either way, we won't die here. Oh my god, I'm so relieved.
Guys.
What?
I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but it's not that simple.
It's not?
Samir, you're the expert on technology. Can you explain it to them? Okay, I'll try to keep it simple. There are 2 possible versions of the Neo World simulation server. The only difference is the way in which the participants are connected to the machine. The first one is...
Oh boy. I'm going to mispronounce this completely. God.
Known as a soft connection. It uses a special buffer module that works as a safety barrier between the user's brain and the simulation.
A barrier?
Yes, it protects the user's mind from the shock of experiencing injury or death.
So if you died inside of the simulation instead of using the soft connection, you would be fine, and you'd wake up in the real world. And the second option?
It's called a hard connection, and it doesn't have the barrier.
So that
means... Yes, with that connection, you would face the full shock of experiencing death, and you would die for real. Well, die might not be the right word.
What do you mean?
Your body would survive, but your whole consciousness and personality would be gone forever, and it's impossible to reverse the process. So you would turn into an empty husk, a shell.
A vegetable?
Yes, pretty much. It's not like in the second fictional Danganronpa game where they just fell into a coma. You're gone for good.
Interesting.
But why would anyone ever want to use the hard connection? Why would they even create technology if the safe one exists? I think I can guess. Give me a sec. They probably invented the deadly version first. And later on, they improved it and came up with a safe barrier to make it safe to use. Oh, Kokoro. Am I wrong? You really underestimate the ruthlessness of Team Danganronpa. Really tell her.
Unfortunately, Kokoro, it was the exact opposite.
Opposite?
Yeah. You see, back in the late 2020s, TDR experimented a bit with making a Danganronpa more family-friendly.
Ah, yes, you told us about that.
And the culmination of that was the creation of the Neo World program. They wanted to use one of the most famous ideas from the fictional Danganronpa. From the fictional Danganronpa to create a killing game where no one actually died. Would actually die.
That sounds boring.
No, that is a fantastic idea. You can have all the thrills of a killing game without any deaths. Sounds like a good idea for business.
I would disagree, but it's still much better than a regular killing game.
DDR originally also felt that way, so they launched Season 39 inside the Neo World program using the soft connection. And then all hell broke loose. What happened? You see, after 15 years of their Danganronpa obsession, most of the fans had the mindset more similar to what Hayato is saying. Oh? A killing game with no actual deaths? They thought it was boring and lame, and like it didn't count. Those fuckers. The amount of hateful comments online was unlike anything else we'd seen before. Wow. The fans accused TDR of selling out or going woke. They review bombed the season and spammed all the contact emails with hate mail. And of course, the viewership numbers also fell lower than the previous seasons. TDR was losing a lot of money, but that still wasn't enough for the fans. What else did they do? The madness reached its highest point when two fans actually set fire to the main building of the TDR Corporation.
They did what?
Fortunately, no one was killed. I wouldn't say fortunately in this case. All the people inside were safely evacuated and the perpetrators were apprehended.
But that thing really scared the TDR executives.
So, what did they do?
They held a huge press conference where they apologized to the whole fandom and promised to never do such a thing again.
What the fuck?
So, for the next 40th season, they modified the simulation to make sure that people died in the game would die for real. And that was the season I was in. Which means that everyone who died because of me was really dead.
Should I also tell them the worst thing about your season?
I don't think it could get that much worse.
Yeah, tell us.
The fans weren't very trusting after season 39. Some of them didn't believe that the participants died for real. So whenever someone died in the simulation and became a husk, the showrunners would take their still living body and euthanize them on live TV.
What? That's unbelievably cool.
I suppose it's not like they could feel anything at that point. They showed everyone life readings coming to an end on giant monitors. They had 3 independent doctors confirm the deaths in front of the camera. Everything to convince the viewers that they really did it. This sounds insane, even for Danganronpa standards. So why didn't they continue this in the next seasons? Because it was pointless. With the hard connection, people still had to die. Ooh. Meanwhile, the costs of using the Neo World system were extremely high and made it unsustainable in the long run. Besides, the events with euthanasia were also too morbid even for some Danganronpa fans. Sorry, I got like dead skin all over my lips. I'm trying to... Okay, so probably when this is over, I will get off because it's like pretty much 10:30 now. That's right, but the technology still exists today. So it's possible that the Terminus Council were able to get their hands on it. Okay, thanks for the history lesson, but we still need to know the most important thing. Which version of the system is our simulation using, the soft connection or the hard one? Well, that is the big question. Sadly, it's impossible to determine that from inside the program. Shit! So we don't know anything. Not exactly. There is a way to find out. Isn't that right, Takeshi? You're asking me? Yeah. You just said a short while ago that you said we should just commit suicide. Are you still up for it? Oi. Come on, let's see. Just kill yourself. Or as the modern calls it, love yourself. God, it's so disrespectful that we have to censor it like that. Just saying. Sorry. That way, you will immediately know which connection it is. But Oh, you're scared. I knew it. Loser. To be fair, if this really was a soft connection, one of us could leave the simulation and help the rest of us wake up. Probably wouldn't be that easy, although they'd still have to risk their life. You're forgetting one thing. 4 people already died and none of them did anything to help us leave. I mean, even if they did survive, we don't know what happened to them after that. The people from Terminus might have locked them up to prevent them from being rescuing us. We'll only know until the end of the game what their fate was. Damn, it's also possible that all of us are connected using the hard connection, but the mastermind is using the soft one. Is that possible to do both at the same time? I mean, it kind of makes sense. So they won't die even if we kill them. No, that is impossible. Huh? The Neo World servers are not prepared to handle multiple types of connections at once. So it's either soft for everyone or hard for everyone. I see. Okay, so that's what it is. From what we've seen from our captors so far, and from what they did to Minoru, I would expect they wouldn't bother to protect our lives and use the hard connection. That is, if Minoru either survived, which probably not, or faked his death, which is kind of what I'm thinking is happening, is that Minoru faked his death and he's actually the one behind the game. Possibly. But there is no way for us to be sure. But wait, what about the cat? Is the cat not real then? It would be a different story if we could ask Monocurfy, but of course, he already said that he won't answer any questions. And that is the real motive of this chapter. The motive? Think about it. We don't know for sure if we're in a simulation. And we don't know what types of connection the server is using. But as long as there's a small chance that it's the soft one, someone might commit murder hoping that's the case. Or just commit suicide, like I said. Yes, and that's what the mastermind wants. That's why Monocurfy turned off the sun. That's horrifying. Still, it's quite a bold move. And Gumi sees and she didn't find out about the simulation until the game ended. In season 39, it was used as a twist of the final chapter. Same in the fictional Danganronpa 2. Even fangans that copied that twist don't usually reveal it before the last 2 chapters. What are you getting at? What I mean is, this is not a standard chapter 3 twist. It's way too early to reveal such information to us. The mastermind must have a reason to do that. To be fair, they revealed quite a lot of information. Oh, wait. They revealed quite a lot of important things already. The Terminus Council, and now the simulation. They are toying with us. They want to show us that they can do anything to us, and that they can reveal as much as they want, and we still can't do shit to stop them. So a show of power, huh? That's possible. Surely it'll make us doubt our hopes even more. The mastermind seems like a real nasty guy. I want to meet them. So what are we supposed to do now? Nothing. We continue the same way we did, as we did. Nothing? We follow the same rules as before, we stay safe, and we survive. It's not like this motive will break our minds the same way as the previous one. So don't do anything stupid. Assume that we're using the hard connection and continue on. Sooner or later, the mastermind will make some kind of mistake and expose themselves. I surely hope so. Alright, I think that's it for now. You could go back to whatever you were doing. Just remember, stay calm. Easy for you to say. I won't repeat myself. You're dismissed. So what now? Can we really continue like nothing happened? I suppose that is the only way. It's still early, despite the lack of sun. I could go talk with someone other than Hayato. Alright. Give me a sec. Okay. Oh, it's getting messy. Alright, that's all I'm gonna do. There isn't a whole lot left of this part, but I want to make sure that... But I kind of want to make sure that I have, like, enough time to do, like, full streams, but, you know. Okay.
don't know, Jane, sorry. I'm just kind of thinking about with the information I just heard of. Okay, so that was a longer stream like I promised. Not really promised, but you know what I mean. So yeah, like I said at the beginning of the episode, and I said it earlier too, that I will be taking next week off, as my message said. I have to specifically get. I have specifically an appointment for vaccinations, and I'm usually pretty sore and I'm usually pretty sore and tired when after like the first couple days, but I'm sure by the time next Tuesday rolls around, I should be able to be fine. So that would be, oh, I don't know what day that is. Anyway, I don't think I have anything else really to say. I'm just a bit tired, I guess. Yeah, sorry, I'm just thinking. Okay, well, that's it for me. I will get off, and I'll see you guys. It would be about 5 or 6 days, almost a week. Okay, anyway, thanks for joining, and I'll see you guys. Well, actually, I'll upload tomorrow, of course, but I'll see you guys on not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. All right, bye.